Ladies and gentlemen, bro, it's the first crash out. It's the first crash out. We're getting a job with this one. You know what? We're just gonna go quickly about through this. I'm not gonna waste the time. Bro, I was legit walking my dog, okay? I was legit walking my dog, and I've been saying this whole week. I was saying this whole fucking week, man. We are gonna see, longs towards the end of the day. I was walking my dog this morning, and I said, you know, I'm gonna come to the chart, and I'm gonna see something like this, and just easy ass longs. What do you see, bro? It's there. It's fucking there, bro. It's not difficult to see. 1 hour gap being respected. Yeah, we swept this high, but I don't give a fuck. We still have this high, which is my, main target. And we have these highs for like the obvious drop, right? I'm obviously not gonna hold my trade towards this high, but I do think, we're eventually gonna hit this. But I'm not gonna trade that, right? We drop into the 15-minute, and oh my god, bro, how difficult it is to trade. But you're gonna see my crash out in a second, right? We have this 15-minute gap. You know, it's pretty fucking easy to see like what we're doing, right? Like nothing here is supporting us lower. We have this consolidation in this 1 hour gap, displacement, 15-minute gap to base your trade off of long. It's not really difficult. It's not really difficult, right? And I was thinking that, right? I was thinking that, and I zoomed into the 1 minute time frame, right? And I said, okay, right? I zoomed in, and I see this, and I say, you know what? This is probably a bad entry, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Now, why do I do that? Well, because I know if I target this and I have a pretty wide stop loss, I'll get my 1-2-1. And in my personal opinion, we're not gonna go all the way down here and then still go higher, right? So again, I'm kind of taking this more on the 15-minute. I'm expecting, this 15-minute gap to hold and my stop loss on the low here to, be valid and us respecting. Us going a little bit below is fine. Obviously, like, there's nothing illogical. Obviously, I don't want it to. I'd rather it to just hit the gap and fucking go, right? But it's logical. There's no reason for it, not to go down here. So, how did you crash out, Matthew? What could possibly have gone wrong here? You know, you showed a winning position, a good stop loss, a good idea, very simple, very simple. Yeah, your entry is a little bit fried, but again, a company or whatever the fuck the world is with the word is, with a fucking good stop loss. So entry shit, good stop loss, good idea, the entry doesn't matter. Where did you go wrong? I will tell you, right? So again, I said this entry is, kind of fried, bro, kind of fried. And I knew that going into, I said to myself, this is pretty fucking shit. I know for a fact, that this low is probably gonna get taken, right? It's probably gonna get taken. And what do you see? It does. Now, if I just waited for the better entry and I let this happen and I entered up here, this crash out would probably have never happened. But what ended up happening instead will now blow your mind, right? I thought for a second, and I don't know why. I don't know if I got emotional. Honestly, I genuinely tell you, I genuinely don't know what happened in the moment anymore. I don't fucking remember, right? The only thing I remember, right, is that this line right here, which is the 15-minute gap, low, right? I saw it being ran through on the 1 minute like this. And I said to myself, oh my god, the 15-minute gap has been ran through. No, no la policia. And what I do is, what any logical person would do. I'm joking. No logical person would do it. Despite the fact that I expected this low to be taken. And knowing that, my stop loss is at a valid place, and expecting it, to not hit my stop loss, hopefully, and then go back up, I decided to close my position and go fucking short. How brilliant. How fucking brilliant. Now here you can see the executions, And I entered. This is just a pure crash out emotional trade. There's no reasoning behind it. My stop loss was legit a few fucking ticks or points because I only had $100 risk left because I already lost 200 on the long because I closed it out. Brother, I don't even have words for this, right? The trade idea was good. The trade, the intention to take the trade with the stop loss, with the take profit, with everything is amazing. Quite frankly, I'm very happy with it. There's nothing wrong. The entry is a bit fried, but again, the stop loss makes it okay, right? I have nothing against this trade because of the stop loss, that's human, right? Obviously, in hindsight, if I waited for this entry, I could have used this stop loss, had more RR, and zero drawdown, nothing at all. But in the moment, I don't know if that's gonna happen, and I don't know. I just thought, I need a winning day. This is a very nice one-to-one RR. I might as well take it, right? It's already obvious enough, right? Even though I expected again this low, I expected this low to be taken. I said to myself, it's probably still gonna play out with this valid stop loss. So I'll take that. And then in here, I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know. Like it's so cooked. Yeah, it's just so cooked. Like I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. But despite the point, we're down three on it on each account, right? So no winning day for us, no payout. And I'm fine with losses. I don't really care about losses, but it's the fact that I lost because I was retarded. This is not a loss, that makes sense. I fucked up. I fucked up really badly. And I'm gonna make another video about how to handle a loss because yeah, I'm gonna save it for the video so I can yap there. But this is about it, bro. This is the trade recap, and yeah, I'm not really happy about it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's like it is what it is, bro. So yeah.